Hey, metal dudes and metal dudettes. I wanted to let you know a little bit about this episode. This is our first attempt at a video pod. It went really well. The video quality's not the greatest, but we are going to get a better camera eventually, so just bear through with us. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the pod. It was a super fun chat with our buddy Stéf Sampson. He's a past guest. Yeah, we haven't seen him in a while, and it was really nice to sit down and chat face to face. It's been a while. Pandemic kind of killed that for a lot of things, so yeah, luckily we have the internet. So I hope you guys enjoy this show, and more to come. Welcome to episode 29 of Getting Hard Podcast. And yeah, we want to welcome back the Weedzard, aka Stéf Sampson. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Good,
I'm glad you chose that persona. I've developed like 7 or 8 of them at this point.
There's a few.
It's hard to keep
I was
track.
trying to think of them all. I know there was like one that was like Beelzebubs or something, I think, or something close to that.
Yeah, I mean, there's Beelzebub from Tenacious P, and then
Yes, that's right.
the Skate Goblin is a new one.
Oh yeah.
The Meat Lord, the Weedzard.
Oh man.
I'm sure it goes on.
Yeah.
I don't have time
I like
to
the
remember
Meat
them.
Lord.
The Meat
Yeah,
Lord's
that's classic.
that's a forever
classic,
one
the
for
Meat
sure,
Lord.
man. Yeah. So yeah, man. Fuck, how you been?
I've been good, just trying to stay sane with the world falling apart.
Yeah.
Keeping busy as always.
For sure. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh,
We can't play shows, man. That's what we do, and we can't do it.
It's been pretty bad. I did get the opportunity to play a few through the summer.
Yeah, I seen you
into the
did some
fall.
outdoors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got one outdoor festival as a cover set that was okay.
Yeah.
And then we did Brain Fog Meat Sweats did a live video. Oh, yeah, it was like a festival. Sorry, digital festival, live digital festival.
Yeah,
That went
I think
on
I
all
remember
day.
seeing that come up.
That was in October, and Tenacious P did or pre-recorded one
Oh yeah, sweet.
sometime through the summer.
Yep, keeping busy doing something. Like I know, like for the most of the pandemic, I was in the studio with my band. We were just trying to do whatever we could do. I mean, we didn't do any jams, but like the work was all getting done on the outside, kind of finishing up our recordings and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that release you guys put out was awesome.
yeah, I was pretty happy with it, man. It came out well. It was a long time coming, but we got more on the way too. Can't
That's
wait.
how it is with every recording, with
Yep.
everyone, it seems. Well, Hal Nova's recording was at least a year, possibly 2 years. The split that I talked about that I was putting out with the Meat Sweats last time we got together
Yeah.
is still being worked out. It's all recorded, but it's
Oh, it's so
it's
hard.
not out yet,
It's so hard. That's all. Like
Yeah.
me and like I want to form a coalition of all like us, like all of our friends and stuff, and just like we got to figure out a way to do this shit faster, get more
Yeah.
product out.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice, just even resources.
Yeah, it's
It's
hard. though.
like, yeah, like CD replications. There's a local guy who does that who's really good.
Yeah.
And then everything else is pretty much gone.
Exactly.
We have a local PR guy now. That's new.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you know Infected Cells?
I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Keith Marash.
Oh, okay.
I don't know exactly what part of the HRM he's from, but he's
Yeah,
HRM.
I think I know Keith actually. I think I might have met him once or something.
He's a big
somehow
Chaotic Christ fan.
Oh, he's a Chaotic Christ fan, you said?
Yeah. He met up with Mark on a job because they're both carpenters, and
Oh,
then
that might be
that's
how
how we ended up meeting him. Yeah.
That's cool. And the Chaotic Christ stuff that came out there, the last stuff that came out was fucking awesome, man.
Dude, I was
brutal.
so happy to see that come out. That was me in a group chat, like yelling at Mark to release it for months. It's like, it's done. Just put it out. It's good. Let it free.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it turned out, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, we're stoked. That was a long time coming. That was 2 years coming. That recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who was playing bass with them before you, or was anybody in?
Someone was there. Geez, that's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was only told
that band's been around for quite a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, since 90. Oh, geez, I'm gonna fuck this up. I think it was from 96.
Yeah.
That they were playing, and then it like morphed
because Mark's
into...
like 65 or something, so that makes sense.
Yeah, he's 400,000 years old. He's an Eldritch god.
Yeah,
that's how he can play guitar so fast.
Yeah.
No, it was Rob started the band somewhere in the early 90s. It became Fathom for a bit, as far as I know, and then morphed back into Chaotic Christ. And then there was another bassist before me, but I don't know what happened to him. He could have got eviscerated by wolves.
He died.
He probably died.
He definitely died for sure, but
yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I can't wait to get out and do some shows though. I'm hoping that this all can by the springtime. Be nice
Don't count on that.
Be nice to see us get out.
It's impossible to say. Like Existence was trying to do some touring planning a few months back, or like a month back, because I have to submit my vacation in January to cement it. Like if I submit it later than January, it might not go through.
You don't know, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, if we could get a plan going, it'd be good, but it's impossible. We can
It's so hard.
Guess what we want, but we don't know what's going to happen in 6 months.
Yeah, that's like me. I'm not booking any time off this year because it's like, who knows?
Yeah.
There could be nothing open.
We're anywhere. At least a year to a year and a half out before anything kind of normal happens.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
Yeah, it's true.
But it all depends on just how they let the regulations go by. So, like right now you can't be outside with more than 5 people, but February 8th, there'll be 10 people. Right.
Yeah, that's true.
So at one point mid-pandemic, you could play shows.
Yep, exactly.
Right.
And I mean, you could take lessons from a lot of places down south. I think Austin, Texas is one place I'm thinking of. And they do basically like 100-person capacity buildings. They test everybody with a rapid test on the way in the door.
That is flawed.
Yeah. And it's expensive.
They're only 50% accurate, and they put out all kinds of false positives.
Man, I can't get people to pay $5 to come see the Sweats. How am I supposed to cover the cost of the COVID test as well?
It's true, like COVID testing. It's like, and it's $100 COVID test charge added on.
Yeah, so instead of $5, it's gonna be $6. Is that cool? No, there's no fucking way I can afford that.
No, fuck this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna stay home.
Yeah, exactly. We stay home, smoke weed, watch Netflix, and have a much better time.
Yeah,
you can't fault them for that.
No, it's true. Especially when Netflix is already paid.
Yeah, exactly. That's the $8 a month that they could have for shows.
Yeah. Oh man.
But, yeah, no, we'll have to find alternatives. The live stream show we did was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's odd playing to no one but a cameraman, even though I still threw pepperoni at the cameraman. So
I'm glad.
It felt like home,
That's cool.
But they're productions, right? You need to pay a sound guy. You need to have good streaming equipment, or it's just going to turn out like shit.
You gotta have gear.
Yeah, unless you pre-record it, and even then, you need a camera. You need to be able to like mix at a rudimentary level, or it'll sound like shit.
Somewhat impress people with something. So it's like, hang a microphone in the middle of the room, ain't doing it.
Well, when we did the Tenacious P videos, we just took the camera audio from the 3 cameras we used.
Yeah.
And mixed them down, and it sounded okay. I wouldn't put it on a CD and sell it to people, but it was legible. But even then, that's 3 cameras. That's more than the average person has access to.
Exactly. And I mean, cell phone cameras aren't the greatest. You can't really get away with it.
No, not entirely.
What were you guys using?
We used one cell phone that was like a very modern Android, and a GoPro 4, and then a nice like Canon. Okay. So higher end stuff. It wasn't like an old phone or You know, we
GoPros
didn't
are
have the
okay.
Motorola Razor, so couldn't get that tone right.
No.
It was a
I had
shame.
one of those.
Oh,
I had a
me
Nokia
too.
flip camera phone. Was my first camera phone, I think.
Yeah,
And I mean, I couldn't even imagine. It probably took about 7 pixels. Like that's like
yeah. Oh yeah,
the pictures were just
absolutely.
atrocious.
I remember this one Nokia I had. You couldn't kill it, except I found a way. I went to go pick it up after using the bathroom and flushed it down the fucking toilet.
Oh.
But it's like that phone would still be around today if it wasn't for that silly mistake.
I had a Nokia Slide that I was talking to my mom and doing dishes. So it slid
yeah.
up and it was still really tiny.
Yeah,
Anyway, as I was talking to her, she's still talking and it's falling in the dishwater.
yeah,
And I literally dried it up and used it for a year and a half after that.
yeah. That's it. If I could have salvaged that phone mid-flush somehow,
Yeah.
it probably would have been fine.
Yeah.
But
Just the timing was terrible.
and the crazy thing is nowadays the phone wouldn't even go down the toilet. You'd be fine. You could grab it at the end. But back then, back in the ancient times, you had a phone that could fit through the hole of a toilet.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh, phones are just fucking. I can't have a phone. I shouldn't even be allowed to have a phone.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I should have a babysitter that has to have a phone, and I can just look at it, and they have to hold it.
He's never had a phone that hasn't had a screen crack, flown off the roof of a car and been annihilated.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I've had one pretty much break into about 1 trillion pieces actually on the number 1 highway.
It's funny how that works. Like, I am no means kind to my phone. Between working in the trades and skateboarding and literally falling on my phone repetitively, I've never cracked a screen. I bent a phone. I bent an HTC to where like the screen didn't crack, but it destroyed the display from the inside.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the only phone I ever broke.
Wrecked the LCD on it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was 300 pounds of me rolling on top of it on a wharf.
Man, I'll tell you, you are fucking killing it with the skateboarding, bud.
Oh, thanks.
That is nuts.
Just trying to get back where I used to be, and
Oh man,
I'm getting closer every day.
Oh fuck, dude!
Yeah.
Like huge improvement from day one. I mean, you were still being able to do shit right from day one too. Which was awesome.
Yeah, I never really stopped. I just slowed down immensely. Like 2019 when I booked Green Jello.
Yeah.
That whole show, like that was 8 months of stressed out and not doing too much besides planning that show.
Yeah, yeah.
So
that was a big deal. Yeah.
Skateboarding went to the side that entire year, and I was like, no, I gotta get back on that thing, or I'm gonna weigh 400 pounds. And no, it's been treating me really good.
No, it's awesome, man. No, it's great for you too. Like I try to get out a little bit every summer, but I don't skate like I used to.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No. I get hurt when I fall down now.
Oh yeah, that's what the fat pad's for, right?
Yeah.
You know, I can still take a slam because I gotta.
My last big
wipeout,
I landed on my back on the edge of my board standing up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it was rotten. Like I was like, I'm gonna lay here on the road for like the next 2 days if that's okay with you guys. Just I'll be fine.
Yeah.
It was not good.
He decided to go down our driveway, and all the pavement at the bottom of the driveway is cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So the wheel got caught in the crack.
Yeah. But the fact that you managed to flip your board primo and land on it with your back is really impressive.
Well, it's technically a trick, so I mean, I did a trick.
I mean, I don't even think I've seen Rodney Mullen do that one, and he's done everything else. So
yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, it left some big nasty old mark on my back too. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, that would destroy you.
Yeah.
I had a pretty bad one. Do you know Shearwater Skate Park? Have you been to that?
Yep, I have actually.
Yeah,
skated
it's
it before.
cursed. I swear it's cursed.
Fucking dangerous, man.
I watched a guy snap his elbow to where the arm was just kind of dangling.
Ugh.
Had to take him to the hospital. And then I was like, yeah, that's fine. And the next time I go, I decided to fly out the quarter pipe because I'm feeling young and spry.
Yeah.
And I got like vertigo in the air and I was horizontal. I was 4 feet in the air, like planking.
Oh.
And then straight onto my back.
Yeah, you lost your bearings, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I totally thought I was like getting ready to catch myself on my feet. I looked down and I'm just nowhere near it.
Oh man.
That put me out for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one sucked, but it's still not as bad as landing on your board primo. Kudos.
That park is really deep, if I remember correctly.
It's I don't know what it is. I think it's just cursed.
Yeah.
Built on burial ground or something.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah.
It's made from the ashes of the fallen. I'm not sure.
Probably it.
There's
got some
something
black
dark
metal
and
roots.
brooding there. Yeah, some black metal band filmed a music video there 20 years ago, and it's never been the same since.
Oh man. Oh fuck, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. I was on the internet looking around, just fucking, how the internet shouts dumb shit at you all the time. And I saw an argument. I saw an argument breaking out between people, which is quite common. It's the best things to look at. And it was over like bands that people think are metal bands, but are actually not metal bands.
Oh, is this what you just saw tonight?
Well, it was last night. I was looking at it. And then I got back onto it because I was like, oh, look, they're still fighting. And I was like scrolling through it. I was like, this is so fun. I didn't even make a comment on it. It was super awesome. But anyway, how do you feel about like certain bands? Because one of them came to my mind. Do you know who Bring Me the Horizon is?
Yes. In a weird way.
So here's the thing. They're a rock band. Or they were.
Okay.
A rock band. And they're not anymore.
They're like a metalcore band, yeah?
Yeah, they've like transformed somehow.
Right. So I don't know what song it is, but the music video where they got like the plague doctors in it.
Yeah. I think I know what video you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know that song, but I know a YouTuber that covers all these bands by making fart noises with his hands like that.
Really?
And he covers that song, and that's
Send
how
me
I
a
know
link
after.
after
I will. That's the only reason I know "Bring Me the Horizon" because he covered that with his hand farts. Yeah. It's actually I consider it the superior version, which may indicate my opinion on that band.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is that could be one of their like rock songs from way back.
Okay.
Because I went through just quickly grabbed them up on Spotify and started like digging through. And I'm like, this band has made a like complete and utter transformation from a pop rock band into a now pretty brutal metalcore band.
Okay.
But they also did a song with Babymetal, which I don't know. That takes away a few points, I guess.
Yeah, I've never listened to a Babymetal song.
Don't bother.
Well,
okay.
The thing about Babymetal is the vocals are 3 Japanese girls that are like 12 that actually sound kind of like babies. The rest of it, they're just a metal band from Japan.
And dressed super skanky, of course, and looking like they're 12.
Those two words shouldn't go together.
Nope.
No, they're not. They're not, though. Like I think they're actually adults now.
Okay.
They're also part of that Japanese like corporate fucking music shit that they got going on over there. Like
I did hear about that.
It's strange.
When I was on tour, that came up when we were in the van and someone Googled it. That band was assembled.
Yeah, I don't like that whole thing.
Record
like
label.
Japan X is the same thing.
So
it feels like the players are just filling a position. That's basically
it's like Ghost.
Yeah.
You have one asshole who runs the show.
I don't know anything about them, but I feel like I should hate them.
Yeah, I mean, I like a few of their tunes because
they have some good stuff.
They sound good to me. Oh, you could call it good stuff. My taste goes all over the board, so
Same here.
I just kind of listen to it and think, oh yeah, that hits my eardrums.
I either like it or I don't. Yeah, it's just
or no, it doesn't. But you definitely can objectively say like the guy running this band has been doing some super shady shit. He's been like hiring musicians, not paying them, filling their contracts, firing them, hiring more musicians, and taking way too large of a cut.
And they're super mainstream too, which is kind of strange. Because then I was like, because I heard a Ghost song on like, I don't know, one of the local rock radio stations, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, well, like that's probably Square Hammer.
Maybe.
Because that was the one going on of those, which is one of the songs I like.
Yeah.
But back to the original argument, is it a metal band or is it not?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's probably a rock band, but is it much different than Black Sabbath? It's almost like clear-cut labels with that shit is so
That's
weird.
Just it. And that's kind of where I'm going with it too. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but tell him who was the top of that list. So that's the kind of quality people.
Well, no. We're not talking. You're mixing up two different things.
I thought you were talking about the list that was
I'm
there.
not talking about that list. That was something different.
Oh,
I saw a list of the top metal bands, and Five Finger Death Punch was on the top of it, and I was like, who made this list? Like
Well, probably Florida.
Florida, yeah, exactly.
gotta
The
be.
state of Florida,
Yeah.
like the
Just-
congressman.
Yeah, the congressman of Florida went together and made a top 10 metal band list.
And
For
they're
sure.
like, well, 5-flavor fruit punch definitely has to go on here.
You got to give credit to Dave for that one.
That was Dave's joke for sure.
Oh, Dave stole that from the internet, so.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Oh, yeah. I'll call him out on that. I
Dave
don't
and the
mind.
internet are friends, so
Dave and the internet are very good friends.
yeah, anyone who doesn't know, we're talking about our good buddy Dave Burns.
He's got the best dad jokes out there.
Yeah.
Yes, that he may or may not steal from the internet.
Very
to
true.
be confirmed. To be confirmed later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. You're gonna have to have one of these podcasts where we just you grill Dave on where he gets all his jokes from.
Yeah.
Did you come up with that? Did you come up with
Maybe
that,
what
Dave?
we'll do is we'll call him too. Like we'll phone him. We'll phone him up in the middle of the pod, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
fuck.
Just grill him.
That's super
Yeah.
awesome. Fuck. I can't wait.
Yeah. But yeah, like I've been listening to a lot of grindcore for the last 2 years, and it really puts your perspective on what is music and not music, or rock and not rock, or whatever.
Yeah.
It takes, for me, it took my like genre radar, because I was a thrash metal elitist for quite a few years,
Yeah, I love
and I
thrash.
was just like, look, I've literally listened to a man scream into a microphone and hit his head off a snare drum, and been like, I kind of like this. You can't put it. It's grindcore apparently, but you can't really put a label on that. It's not even really classified as music.
No.
Someone just recorded themselves having a meltdown or whatever you want to call it.
But he's using his head
And-
though.
Yeah,
Sorry, I had to that one.
exactly.
That was an easy
Yeah, that's
low hanging
asking
fruit.
for it. But yeah, it's like, how do you, when you can sit down and actually listen to that and say, yeah, I like this, how can you go back and say like, oh yeah, well that band isn't metal, they're rock and roll.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm glad you
gonna
said
go back and
grindcore.
listen to head hitting snare drum guy now.
But I'm glad you said grindcore because Carcass is a band that comes to mind where people are like, they're a grind band. No, they're not. They're a death band. It's like, I don't know.
The line gets so blurred. It's like,
don't
well, he does the punk drum in the punk, in a death metal song. So now it's a grindcore song, but is it? I don't know. Like
Yeah,
death metal and grindcore are like this.
it's creative. That's what it is.
So,
It's creative.
Yeah, I always
Everything
leave it up
stems
to,
from something.
Yeah, I like to leave it up to the band.
Yep.
You know, if the band says we're this, then why argue with them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like punk is a perfect one for that, because what is punk, right?
Well, punk
but-
is just rebel rock and roll in a way.
Punk is whatever
Shitty
genre
rock.
of music someone decides is punk and roll.
Yeah.
Because there's punk rock, there's hardcore punk, there's
Yeah.
crust punk, there's folk punk, there's I don't even have an instrument punk. Soon
Yeah.
enough there'll be sea shanty punk, because that's a whole new thing now.
And then
Right?
you get hardcore punk and grind.
Yeah, which is like
Just
crust
saying.
for the most part.
Hardcore
And yeah,
punk kind of leads into it.
yeah, they all blend together.
Yeah.
So, but then again, it's still, what is punk? Like, what out of all those genres of
fucking
music,
mess.
what links them together is punk? It's just like
It's a
it's
fucking
some dude with a razor mohawk being like, "This is punk," because I
Speaking-
said so.
Speaking of sea shanties, I was in the music store the other day and they had a hurdy-gurdy on the wall for sale.
Ooh,
Oh, I've always wanted to play one.
that's awesome.
They look
But
fun.
but I mean, like, just all of a sudden now they're selling hurdy-gurdies again.
Yeah, well, there might be a link there. I'd say there's probably a big pharma conspiracy linking in sea shanties and all that.
Yeah,
They're trying to
for sure.
take the hurdy-gurdies. Like the industry must have suffered for a few years, so it's all a ploy to sell hurdies, right?
Or just maybe Elevati has got a super big hit song and they use a hurdy-gurdy. That's one of my theories.
Ailstorm just dropped an
And
album
Ailstorm
that has
uses them all the
hurdy-gurdy
time.
on it too,
Yep.
and that album rips.
Yeah. Hurdy-gurdy
Um,
sounds great in certain types of metal.
Yeah, I mean, it's a drone metal is a thing, and a hurdy-gurdy is a drone fiddle, so it just kind of works out.
Yeah, is that what they call them? Drone fiddles? Because they
No,
play themselves?
That's kind of what it is, though. You have like keys that you can hit the notes with, but there's always two strings ringing a chord.
So it's like kind of like bagpipes in that way. It's always doing something.
Yeah, it's like bagpipes, but I don't want to commit suicide after listening to
Yeah.
them.
I kind of like the bagpipes.
Well,
Bagpipes played well is okay, but how
You're-
many people play bagpipes well?
they're
Yeah, not a lot.
ear-piercing. Not John Davis.
No,
Not John fucking Davis.
Man, I don't even know like what Corn song would even have that. I'm not
I
deep
can't
enough into
remember
the
now.
Corn lore.
I can't remember.
Shoots
Lore
and
of the
ladders.
Corn.
Is it
Shoots and Ladders?
Shoots
Is
and
that it?
ladders.
Yeah, okay. It must be
Yeah.
on Cornopedia.
I just
I was
remember.
a big Corn fan back in the day.
I love like their first album and stuff.
Oh yeah,
but,
man. Blind is one of the best songs ever.
Yeah,
I think Blind would be that's the first song on their first album, and to me, it's like always going to be in like the top 100 songs I've ever heard, probably.
Yeah, they definitely do like a cool thing that made them stand out, and not everything they made is a hit for sure.
They lost
and I
me
can definitely
on album 3. I was
Right.
done.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see why people just don't like it at all. There's a lot there not to like if you're not going to be into it.
That's true.
A lot of weird bands like that, you know. I mean, new metal is filled with it. You know, Static X. How many people hated Static X because of the way he sounds, and Disturbs? Yeah, it's like
they have
every
like
fucking.
It's like their shtick, and they just do it so much that people get annoyed by it.
Yeah.
That's basically
sure.
it. There's other ones out there too, like, and I mean, to me, the pig squeal should have been that at some point, but instead,
probably
it took off. Like,
well, it's like Gent, right?
yeah.
So Gent was this whole thing in like 2017 of hit the lowest open note you can and tap as many high notes in between them as you can.
That's the first person I've ever heard describe Gent to me.
Oh,
thank you.
Okay.
I mean, I just know that I'm supposed to hate it because people hate it.
Right. Yeah.
I like it.
Just go by popular opinion, and
But
it's
like
fine,
Gojira
right?
is a Gent band, right? Maybe no.
Sure, they have a bit
Meshuggah?
of that in there. Meshuggah is like Meshuggah's "I Am Colossus," I think, is like the song that kicked that off.
Like the archetype kind of.
Yeah, a lot of like just out of sync open G notes.
I need to learn more about
But
Gent.
well, I found this band called Buried Alive.
Oh my
It's
god!
just like, but
No,
Buried,
wait. I know.
Buried.
We just talked about Buried Alive on like 2 pods ago.
No, but is this the same Buried Alive? Because this
Same
is berry
Buried
as in like fruit.
Like
Yeah.
fruit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So
I just heard one called Orange something. Is their new track?
Blood Orange.
Blood Orange. That's it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So like,
The pod we just uploaded, that's the one we talked about it on, right?
Yeah. The one.
So
we
the episode we
sub-
just uploaded, we talk about it.
so we saw the same targeted ad because that's
Yeah,
how
we
I
actually
found it.
were rolling over laughing at all the names of their songs for half the podcast. It was.
It was
Oh
on
yeah.
Spotify. It was on the release radar or whatever.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
See, I have no idea what the other songs sound like, but Blood Orange, as much as I don't like that genre of music because it's essentially rap with a guitar,
Yeah.
that first guitar riff is fucking nasty.
Oh, that's
man.
crazy song. I got it on
Right?
my like. I have like a seasonal playlist I kind of make for myself just so I kind of know what's coming out when.
Oh my God, what was the song?
And it's
that we-
on it because I love it.
Yeah.
What was the song we lost it over the name?
I can't remember. There was strawberry something. Oh, it's Armed Strawberry.
Arm Strawberry.
Strawberry. That was
That's
it.
what it was.
That's awesome.
It's
and,
insane.
like,
I love it.
I'm totally down with that. I mean, if you've read half the Meat Sweats titles, you know I'm
Yeah.
totally in for like comedic bullshit.
Heavy metal should have a sense of humor. It
Yeah.
really should. I mean, death
Oh, of
metal has a
course.
sense of humor.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many bands out there now that definitely don't take themselves that seriously.
Oh, Cannabis Corpse.
Cannabis Corpse, Necrogoblicon is a
We know
great
who they
band.
are.
Yeah.
And Beelzebubs or Beelzel, what are they called? Beelzebub? I think it's
I
Beelzebub.
don't know
band.
that one.
They're the cartoon band. They're like a
Black
crazy
metal.
black metal.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
They did like a live show, and you could actually pay extra money and get your face
They
superimposed into
they
the
had to
thing.
kill it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I just saw it on Facebook the other day. They had to kill it because they couldn't get the crowdfunding.
Oh.
Ah shit, that's cool.
So if you paid a bunch of money, like there was 3 tiers, and if you paid the top tier, they actually took your picture, turned it into a cartoon, and put you in the audience for this
Oh,
live
that's cool.
show they were going to do, and then you were listed in the credits as one of their funders. But I
Right.
mean, it's a pandemic. People are poor right now, so it just didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, people are, but consumer what's a good way to put that? Like casual goods, consumer goods that aren't vital goods have been
Oh, yeah.
skyrocketing.
Oh,
So
yeah, it's
there's
insane.
that too.
Amazon
Nobody
deliveries
has
are
money,
fucking
but everyone's
left and
buying.
right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I disappeared for a second.
It
My
just showed everybody what your name was. That's all.
Okay, cool. My phone's on low battery, and I can only charge it through the headphone port.
And it
So when
popped
I
up
get-
with a map of your right how to get to your house too.
Oh yeah, it probably has the code and how to get in as well, eh?
Yeah, it looked like a camera in your bathroom. I don't know what that was all about, but
That's for my own private experience.
oh man.
Oh, that was it. I found the song.
Oh, can I say it?
Yes.
It's God Jam It.
Oh man.
So these
That's
guys rule.
beautiful.
They rule.
Yeah, it's one guy from what I can tell.
Yeah, probably. It makes
Maybe
sense.
they hire a drummer, but it's just like the one dude singing and playing guitar. I don't even know if there's bass tracks.
It's one guy in Fruity Loops.
Yeah. Well, like his guitar is like inlaid with different fruits and splattered colors and stuff. Like it's wild.
No, I mean
He's
Fruity
dedicated.
Loops like the mixing app. Do you remember that?
Oh right, yeah.
that's
Someone
probably
mentioned
what
that
he's
to me the
using.
other day. Yeah,
Where he got
probably.
the idea for the
Hopefully.
name.
Hopefully. I mean, if he's sticking to his brand, he is.
I had a little bit of a meltdown about that name the other day when we were doing this, and now it's bringing tears to my eyes.
But there's so many more. Like there's so many more. Rest in Peaches.
Yeah.
Fruitality.
Dingleberry.
Fruitality.
Yeah.
Dingleberries.
Slaughtermelon.
I had a buddy at work recommend. He's like, "You need to start a punk band called the Dingleberries." I'm like, "Fuck you're
Yeah.
right."
That's awesome. Oh man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we want to do like a kind of a joke metal episode. We're probably gonna call upon your services then too.
Oh
It
man,
won't be for a while.
You got Psycho Stick. I mean,
man.
obviously Green Jello is like the original one.
Yeah.
Guar, obviously.
Yeah. Guar kind of has to fit
amazing.
there.
We watched a ton of Psycho Stick through the pandemic because every Thursday they had their fundraiser.
They did the live stream. Yeah. Oh, I
And
love
what a great
Psycho Stick
band,
so
too.
much. Love
What a
them.
great fucking
The
band.
Moose Ears.
Yeah. like great songwriters. Like,
Yeah.
They killed it. That's a huge Meat Sweats influence. For
my
sure.
eyes are up here. Yeah, well, your tits are down there.
I was gonna say your favorite song is I Like
Actually, I think he says boobs. I don't think he says tits
Yeah.
in it
It's
ever.
Boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, there's I think the one that I love the most is the gentle ballad they have called From the Heart, where he's just talking, I fucking hate you. You're the worst. I sing that all the time at work, man.
There's like Hate Times 8. That's another good one by them.
Oh yeah.
They
No,
got
they
a lot of
kill
good
it.
shit. Oh, there's
Yeah.
so many bands.
So many. And
It's
like
the
you almost
Ned
have to
Flanders
take out
punk band.
Oakley Dokley.
Yeah.
Their lyrics aren't Ned Flanders themed, and that's
They're also an
disappointing.
awful band. I don't know if you ever listened to them.
They're like, yeah, I didn't like it. I
No,
didn't dig
either.
it. There's a SpongeBob themed power violence band I like to listen to. So they're not really a comedy band, but there was a huge influx in like cartoon themed power violence bands where they just took a sample and then had their song.
Oh, okay.
So there's an album where it's all SpongeBob samples into like ripping power violence.
Oh, okay.
Goo Lagoon, I got to open for them in at Death Fest, and
that's
they're
cool.
like one of my favorite bands of all time. Great band, check that out. But also a local one, they were called Powerline. They were a Goof Troop themed power violence band,
Holy shit.
and they had all like Goof Troop movie samples in front of their songs.
She loves Goof Troop.
Do you know Dave Cameron? He's in Snarler,
Oh,
Blunt Force Grind.
okay. Yep.
Yeah,
I know what
anyway,
Force Grind is.
yeah, so that's one of Hassan's bands, but he's in that as well.
That's
And
cool.
that was one of his bands. Existence played with him before I was in the band. But that's a whole other episode now.
Yeah.
The cartoon themed power violence.
We don't want to give away too much here.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I was
awesome.
gonna say with the comedy metal bands, like it's almost like the band. You can mention the band, but you have to pick your favorite line. Like with Guar, my favorite one is always "Saving the whales an agenda for some, but nuking them sits well with me." Like it's gold, man. I don't know. But
A lot of Guar's lyrics too are just written on the basis of like, "Hey, was that offensive?" It's like, well, not really. It's like, okay, just a minute. And then you come back with something else like, was that offensive? It's like, oh man, that's gonna make everybody offended. It's like, good, that's what we're going with.
yeah, that and genocide.
Really? Do we have to fuck a baby with a sword on stage with Michael Jackson? Is that what we want to do? Yep, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I caught them at Metal Montreal 2013.
Oh, you
If I
lucky
remember
bastard.
correctly. Yeah, that was the show I'll never fucking forget.
I'm sure. I saw them in
Great.
Halifax.
Oh, yeah, I
Where are you?
missed that one.
Yeah, I
That
got
would've been
moshed
good,
out of my
though.
shoes at that show.
Wow.
Yep.
That's nuts.
I was wearing like a 2-day-old pair of fucking, what were they? They were
DCs.
Nope, they were DVS Day One songs.
Oh,
With the
wow.
donuts
Fucking one of my
on the
favorite
inside?
skaters of all time, man. Day One song.
Yeah, oh, he's sick, yeah.
He's nuts. Anyways,
Yeah.
they were like 3 days old. I'm walking around in like 2 inches of fucking Kool-Aid or what the hell ever that comes out of that dick that they have on stage.
Yes.
And the pit was in fucking sane, and I got moshed so hard that somehow I just got ejected out of my shoes. And I was like, fuck, they're gone.
Yeah.
And I got pulled up off the floor by somebody. I walked around in my sock feet for about an hour, and then I was like stumbling around, and I was like, there's my shoes, sitting side by side right where they were.
Well,
I stuck my feet in and left.
it's funny you say that because I recently saw Ghoul.
Oh, yeah.
And they do a similar thing. They'll throw like blood and
Yeah.
blue fluid in the crowd. Same stuff like Guar uses, and that shit's fucking sticky, man.
Ugh,
I can see
don't know
how you
what it
lost
is.
your shoes.
I don't know
Because
what
like
the
you
fuck
probably
it
just
is, man.
stood in it, and then when you got knocked out, your feet just like came out. The adhesive
like-
held the shoes to the floor.
It's like quicksand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
that
it.
shit was wild.
Yeah, I'd go see them in a heartbeat again, man.
Dude, I imagine because that show was with Lamb of God too, wasn't it?
And it was with Brocky.
I don't know. Oh yeah, Dave Brocky.
It was
Yeah,
with
sorry,
Dave,
I thought you
man,
meant like a band.
Rest
Yeah.
his soul, but yeah, he fucking
Yeah.
he kicked it. He's Canadian, man. Guy's from
Yeah.
Ontario.
Yeah, no, it's that was a sad day in metal for sure. But
What the fuck?
they've
happened
had
to
a
him?
lot of band members die.
What
Like,
happened?
have
to
you
him?
looked into that? Oh, I don't know. I think overdose actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he struggled with that stuff. But like, they lost a guitarist and a bassist and
Yeah.
like a few other associated over the years.
It's got to be in government conspiracy to kill the alien band.
That's it. If they don't maintain the like, if they don't keep the power level suppressed, they'll take over the world, right?
Oh man. But anyways, that's another one. Guar is a great fucking funny band.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
of
There's
course, like,
definitely tons.
you got Cannabis Corpse and fucking. There's many more.
The Arnold band.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Tim's band.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Fuck Tim, but
I liked him.
yeah.
Lambesis, I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I
The
don't
one
care.
who
I don't care
tried
if he
to-
wanted to. I don't care if he wanted to get a hit on his wife.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, hot take of 2021.
Yeah, she
Fuck
must have been a
Tim
bitch. I
Lambesis.
guess. I don't know. I don't know nothing about the
Holy
story.
fuck.
Bodes well for me, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, really. Watch yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I understand, they caught him taking out a hit on his wife.
Yeah.
And then when he went to court to testify, he said that he no longer believed in God, and because he no longer believed in God, there's no consequences, which means he could kill his wife.
Yeah. Oh, he's nuts. I don't
Okay.
Yeah.
deny that.
Just to take this to a nicer place, he actually runs a rehab gym now for ex-cons. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
part of his kind of parole crap or whatever, but he has this
Right.
built this big old gym and he runs a program to help rehabilitate them
Yeah.
and keep them busy, working out or whatever. And there's therapy as part of it. So at least there's something good that came of it.
That's true.
Well, that's a government conspiracy too, though. Because they're like, no, you either do this or we're gonna put you in guar and then you die.
You're leaving.
Yeah,
after
exactly.
This is over.
I'm leaving, I guess. I'm moving out.
Government
Oh, fuck.
conspiracy crap.
Oh, man.
anyways.
Oh,
Well,
speaking
folks,
of government
I'm Alex
conspiracy
Jones,
stuff.
and this is good.
They're trying to turn the frogs gay. Have you heard of one of the more recent COVID conspiracy trolling things that happened?
No.
Where a bunch of anti-vaxxers were sharing a schematic of what they believed the microchips in the COVID vaccine was. The schematic turned out to be the Boss Metal Zone.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
And like you can clearly see like the treble, bass, and metal controls labeled on it, and they were sharing around like this is what's in our vaccines, and everyone was sharing like getting injected with Metal Zone memes.
Except for guitarists, they're all like
All the gain.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny one.
That's a good pedal too.
Yeah, I got one recently. I liked it.
I used to have one. I don't know whatever happened to it.
That was one of my COVID, like, I don't talk about it, but it's something I did is I went and bought as many cheap disgusting pedals as I could. Like,
cool.
Wish.com always flashes ads of like, look at this noise box from X
You actually
brand.
got the stuff you ordered from Wish?
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
All the time. It's great because you forget you order it, and then 2 months later you got a gift at the door, and you're like, oh fuck, look, I got something.
Forget completely.
I like how there's what looks like a big block of weed that you can buy from them. You can buy.
Oh yeah. Well,
bags
like,
of
there's-
poop.
That
Like,
looks like heroin. Oh, it's heroin for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely heroin. It's just not good heroin. You can get butt plugs, you can get lingerie, you can get.
tonight we saw an
Wish-
ad. We saw an ad on Facebook. It was a hose, and I can't tell if it was an enema or what it was, but they had the hose going through the entire intestinal tract of this person with all these like different tips you could put on it and a water bottle to squeeze in it.
Yeah, are you?
Well, and you know what? You know what the
this?
you know what the fantastic thing about it is too is like if you don't know what it is, you're just going to scroll by. But if you're the kind of person who's looking for that specific thing,
True.
you know where to get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Wish.com is like the lawless wasteland of the internet. It's fantastic. Sometimes I'll type in like a random phrase and just scroll to see what the fuck pops up.
Yeah.
It's wild. Just like all these knockoff insane products. Like I looked at patches a few times on there. They make a lot of like right-wing joke patches.
Yeah.
The worst one I saw that I kept seeing is a patch, an actual embroidered patch that they sell says duct tape turning no into since like 1962. I was like, wow, I can't believe someone is selling this product.
Yeah.
But that is Wish, the lawless wasteland of the
doesn't
internet.
Matter.
Yeah, no, some they're just pumping them out by the millions.
And
They
where
probably
is
don't
it
even know what it
coming from?
says.
China.
Oh yeah, it's all China.
Gotta be.
It's you like what it is you skip the retailers, so you're buying directly from the factories, and they don't care what they sell. They're just like they run ads, targeted ads to see what people are going to buy, and then that's it. They'll produce 1 million of them.
Okay, wait a minute. You say targeted ads. I get a shit ton of butt plugs and cod pieces and stuff that I don't search for.
Just
so
saying.
But I bet you
Targeted.
talk about it joking.
right,
You
because our
probably
phones hear us.
mentioned it,
That's right.
and your phones listen to you, so that's why.
And I
True.
use her phone a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, the search history's blown out. I don't know how to use incognito mode. I don't know how to delete my search history. That's your problem now.
Ah.
That's great.
Oh,
I love
man.
fucking with her YouTube. I'll search up like some crazy fucking like, 1984 black metal band videos, like 25 pixel resolution.
Yeah.
And I'll just watch
old-
like 50 of them with the TV turned off. I'll just put it on autoplay and turn the TV off, and then she comes back in, and it's just a fucking shit show.
I'd be
The next
able to
time she
handle
goes into
that. It's
YouTube.
the friggin' Fortnite subscriptions that I magically have.
Oh yeah, the kids just grab the fucking YouTube and just subscribing to all this crazy
TV's
crap.
set to my YouTube account, so unfortunately I get all this crap for Fortnite streamers. I don't give a shit about Fortnite.
That's fair. It's hard to give a shit about.
Yeah.
Mm.
Especially when
Yeah.
your kids get obsessed with it.
Yeah. No, that's one of the main reasons I won't reproduce is Fortnite.
Oh, that's awesome.
Besides, the world doesn't need more of this. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, the world could use another one.
Oh,
A doppelganger would do you well too, because you could just send
Oh,
them out
man.
on some crazy shit.
Yeah, send them on the meat journey, and they turn the ripe age of 11.
Yeah.
Have to find the blessing of the meat lord. So you
Yeah.
get rid of them. Go.
Oh, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're not all bad. Just 75% of the time.
What? Kids?
Hmm.
No, they're always bad.
Yeah, there's 75% of them is being bad, and the other 25% is convincing yourself you haven't made a mistake.
Or 3 mistakes.
Oh fuck.
Whoa, now.
I'm isolating that clip, and we're gonna save that when your kids can understand what the fuck you just said.
That's so awesome. I play this podcast. It's for them when they're adults. They'll never talk to me again.
Yeah.
Oh,
My dad publicly said we were shit.
yeah, he said we were a mistake. He said a mistake, not an accident.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, fuck. That's awesome. Yes, man. So what? Like, how many bands are you in now? I think I've asked you this
I'm
before, but
in 5. It hasn't
Okay.
changed. Yeah.
okay. So you're in the same groups.
I may have said I was in Green Jello last time. I'm not in Green Jello because that got really complicated. So
Yeah,
that's
it's a very temporary band as well, is it not?
it isn't depending on how much you want to travel.
Okay.
It's loose. There's no real definition.
Well, it's one
Like-
guy that came up with this whole thing in like Florida or some shit, isn't it?
I actually don't know where Bill is from. I know he lives in California.
Yeah, I know he's from.
But-
Like, he lives in the States, but I don't know where he's from.
Yeah, he in the 80s he was like, I'm starting a punk band, but we're gonna suck. And now it's like they have the world record for the most members, a few other crazy things. It was a lot for me to follow, and I was like, you know what? I'm a simple man. I got simple problems. I'm gonna keep it that way.
And 5
And,
bands already.
And 5 other bands to worry about. Yeah.
That's good.
That might be one of the biggest contributing factors is I'm in too many bands.
And are you opening a skateboard shop?
I want to start a company. We are starting a company, me and a friend of mine, but
pretty
it's
sweet.
not really going to be a viable company as much as it's going to be a skateboarding shit posting account that sells things.
Okay.
We're just going to be shitheads about it, and it's going to be super fun.
Yeah.
And that's P Wheelie Boards. So you can look forward to memes because that's probably all
Well, I
that'll
mean,
come out for a
that's-
while.
That's what this is. We're idiots. We don't know anything about podcasting. What do you fucking think I am, Joe Rogan? Like, no way.
You keep up that attitude, you might become him.
Really?
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I've been doing the pop-up skate parks as well. So like I got really tired of the fact that there's no indoor park in Halifax. So to remedy that, I just started building obstacles and throwing them in my minivan. When it rains, we'll just go to like a covered spot and set them
Yeah.
up for the evening. I had to stop due to the COVID restrictions of like 5 people or less because fuck getting $1,000 fine.
No, not worth it.
But that's super fun.
Oh, by the way,
as
the
well.
rolling rail made me laugh my fucking holes off.
The 4x4 on trucks.
It was insane. It was awesome. Is that
Yeah,
what
I love.
skate trucks?
Yeah, it's just a 4x4 on trucks.
Nice. Did you try skating it?
Oh yeah, I have a video of me doing a stall on it and stuff, and me and a buddy are gonna film an edit on that soon. Just shenanigans. It's just gonna be shenanigans.
Did you
for a few
actually try
minutes.
getting on it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
I did a feeble on it.
Oh, that's so
So
awesome.
it brings up the hypothetical questions, right? So like, am I grinding or am I stalling? I mean, I'm moving, so there's that. And then if I'm stalling on that, am I riding my skateboard or am I riding the wheelie log?
So everything's a grind now. That's awesome.
Yeah, everything's grind. I'm gonna put angle on it, so then it's gonna get even more confusing. Because if it stops, then I'll continue the grind. Now we're in like another realm of possibilities.
Yeah, because you won't grind on the wood. There's probably no way.
No, it's too soft.
unless
You
have a
sink
lot of
right
speed.
into it. It's fun though.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah. I love doing goofy skate obstacles like that. I used to do that all the time as a kid. Like, my father had old construction materials upstairs, and it was free reign. So it would be just like hammer, nails, and whatever the hell I could get my hands on. So that's where that came from. Me nailing trucks onto a board to stall on as a kid, just to do random shit.
I remember we took a banana board apart, me and my friends once, and we put it on like a piece of fucking 8-foot long deck board or some shit like that, and tried to skate it, like power bomb it down a hill. Yeah, it wasn't good. We all went into the ditch. Every one of us ended up like bailing at some point. We never made it to the bottom of the hill because I was like, I'm going way too fast right now, so I'm just hitting the ditch. And that ended up bad for us all. We all had rocks stuck in our faces and our elbows and shit. It was bad news.
I mean, that's part of the fun, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The risk of injury.
But I mean, I was 10. I didn't give a fuck. It was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Just laughed it off.
We're in the process of building a snow pipe in our front yard.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, nice. Do you guys snow skate?
Yep.
Yeah,
I have one,
got
and
one
I'm
too.
trying to buy 2 more, and I can't find them. They don't exist anymore.
Yeah, they're sold out completely everywhere.
Oh, I fucking want one. Like, I have a real ass snow skate. It's got a Teflon bottom on it, the grooves cut in it, the whole deal. Foam
Yeah, the
top.
Ambition one. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
And our
I have the same
6-year-old
one.
daughter is getting really good at it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find 2 more of them, and I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
I would check like Exo Board Shop or something online, try to order it.
Because I got mine from Pro. I haven't actually called them. I should call them.
Last I checked, they were out.
Yeah.
It's like, because I have a few buddies looking for them too, and they can't find them either.
Yeah. No, it's the
I
sickest
did
fucking thing I've ever skated, like next to a skateboard.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Like,
this to me is a skateboard. It feels like one. It's got the same size. Weight's pretty good.
Yeah. No, they're super fun. I got the extreme grip on my Ambition one, so it's basically just like studs that stick out for your boots to grip.
That's awesome.
And then I bought a Burton bilayered one during the summer. So it's like it's a skateboard deck with a ski underneath it.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those before.
It's hard. It's weird.
That sounds scary.
It sounds like to me. Does it have double? Like, is it wide or is it on a ski like this?
It's like so it has the deck and the ski underneath it, like if the ski were attached to trucks.
Okay, but is there 4 skis or 2?
No, just one.
Oh, 1 ski.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds hard.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about it is the ski is shorter than the nose and tail, which is not common. But like if I just put it on cement, I can like kick flip it and stuff, no problem. It's balances super well.
Nice.
I tried to take it out earlier for a little spin, but I didn't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
It goes forward. I know that much.
Sweet. Yeah, that is so awesome. So yeah, I'm trying to build a half pipe.
Yeah.
Because my lawn is like, what is it, like 20 feet wide probably?
Oh, it's more than
Including my neighbors. No, it's like 20 feet from side to side. And so what I'm trying to do is just all the snowplow snow that gets pushed up, I'm throwing it on the lawn and building it all up, and I'm shoveling the lawn down to it.
Okay.
It's more like 40 or 50 feet.
It's not 40 or 50 feet.
Well, it's not 20 feet.
It's not, no. Probably about 22 feet.
Listen, I'm coming over. I'm coming over with a measuring tape. This ends now.
Yeah. Anyways, it's wide. It's a certain width. And so I'm just building up each side, and I'm going to try to carve out and build like a nice, maybe try to get 6 inches to a foot vert. And I got plywood platforms I'm going to put on top so that when you get up there, it's stable. It's not going to like fall out from underneath you when you're walking on it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's in my head. Now it's going to be like a Lego structure to me. I have this idea and I'll build it and it'll just fall apart. And I'll cry.
Our winters are too unpredictable. So who knows if we'll even get enough snow to make it half decent.
Well, what you could do is you could, it's like when they do a concrete half pipe, what they'll do is they'll make a form and then have backfill. And then only the 4 inches on top is concrete. But you could do that with the snow. So if you had some sort of backfill and then the snow is just the top 4 inches, because with a snow skate, it can almost be ice. Like I've seen people snow skate on just plywood, really.
I used to have a bunch of videos saved on YouTube. I don't know what the fuck happened. I think I got banned for posting my dick on YouTube or some shit. I don't know what
Nice,
it was.
nice.
Anyways, but yeah, I had a bunch of snow skate videos in there. I think they were done by Ambition. And there's some sick shit, man, them guys can do. It's fucking nuts.
It's unreal. They're like, it's just a real board to them.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what? It's like you were fucking never even noticed there's no wheels on it. They just go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, I try to ollie it, and it feels like a toboggan.
I can ollie mine. Not easy. Holy fuck, is it ever hard when you have no, like, there's no fucking snap to it because it's just there. It just rolls.
Yeah. You just got to scoop it up.
Yeah.
Hope for
It's
the best.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
For
they're
sure.
fun, man.
Yeah, no, they're a great time.
And power bombing, just getting down a nice get a nice groove down a hill and just try to see how fast I can go without falling off and breaking my neck. It's fucking fun.
Yeah, that's the adrenaline.
This
rush,
winter,
right?
you hit our fence, correct?
Yeah, I did. We have like this big hill in my backyard. It's fucking steep. It's like this. And I was like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna hit that shit. And I went and I was like, oh, time to stop. Nope. Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it never gets mowed in the summer, so it's like big hills of dead grass there. So
Yeah. Well, there's no way to like power slide or anything with it. You're just kind of at the will of the board.
I've tried it, and you know what always happens whenever I power slide is
You just eat shit.
fall face forward into the fucking snow every time.
Right, because you catch your edge.
And fucking catches. You're done.
Yeah, that's why the bi-layered one's kind of neat because you can
that's cool.
carve.
That's cool.
But
I like that.
I don't know. We're gonna try it and see what happens.
Yeah,
Probably
if you like it, I might just go fucking buy one.
I found it on Kijiji for $50. I mean,
because I want to have what everyone else has.
yeah, that's fair. gotta follow the trends, right?
Yeah, exactly. But no, I like those straight board ones. They do work good, but
yeah,
I've seen them before. I don't know if you remember back in the day, they had ones where there was really tiny skis on them.
Yeah, I've heard.
They almost
of those,
just replaced the wheels.
Yeah,
on like your
That's ridiculous.
You can still get those. You can still get like the ski attachments for your skate trucks, but
that is
I imagine
ridiculous.
they're pretty shit.
Well, I think the problem with those is like just like car tires. If you have wide car tires, they sit up on top of the snow. Well, that's what you want with the ski. And these were like, little narrow fucking things. So they were no good. They just sink into the snow and you're fucked.
Okay, can I just say something here? They make snowboards.
Yeah, I know, but they're 5 feet long.
Snowboarding's hard.
And it costs money too.
I can snowboard. I cannot get on a skateboard. The last time I got on a skateboard was before we had our last kid, and I wiped out bad.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start skating and bought a really nice skateboard and
and got rattled.
Ate the pavement.
That's half the fun.
She's got a good what is that deck you got?
It's a
I don't know.
Dark Star.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I got a Dark Star.
It's all like gold, like really nice kind of flowery, viney stuff. Mm-hmm. It's feminine, but kind of hard as fuck at the same time.
Yeah, they did a lot of that art. Dark Star was always like the knights and shit. It was pretty cool.
It's cool.
They got cool.
But yeah, like I have the opposite story with snowboarding. I've been skateboarding my whole life and I love it. But snowboarding, I can't get used to the gliding side to side feel.
No.
Because
it's just
wheels
knee bending.
hold me
it's the exact same
line.
as skateboarding.
No, it's not. It's not.
No. It's so fucking different. It's like, not even like you can't even compare the two things together.
No. But it kind of is. It's all about bending your knees and changing your weight from front to back to make yourself turn.
No, that's the thing. Like with a skateboard, if you just lean to turn, but with a snowboard, you have to catch your edge to turn.
Yeah.
And if you catch your edge the wrong way,
that's why I just couldn't catch onto the skateboard.
With a skateboard, you literally, like you said, you just tip. You almost just tip yourself. With a snowboard, you have to like rock it.
Yeah.
A bit in order to get it to fucking like carve out.
Yeah.
The skateboard's like a car. It just goes. You got nice loose trucks on there, man. It'll fucking like turn 90 degrees. Like,
but with snowboarding, you don't actually have to like dig into the snow. If you bend your knees and lean right, it will just do that. It'll just happen.
Well, yeah. So I tried doing that, and I was just kind of carving, like just letting the edge go down the hill, and I was doing all right. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get a little faster now, and I go straight down, hook my front edge, and I I think the imprint's still there at Martok. There's their body-sized imprint of Stéf on the hill. It was you ever fall so hard that you don't move?
When I was
You
on a
just, like-
snowboard last time.
Yeah, you just hit the ground and you go, and then all your impact goes right into the hill.
I was gonna say I skated for like 15 good years, and then I took about 8 to 10 off. Never touched a board, and then now I'm kind of back into it as a stupid old man. I have never hit anything as hard on a fucking board as I have when I was snowboarding.
Yeah.
But don't get me. Oh,
Sorry. It's just my phone.
don't get me wrong. Like I learned to snowboard at Cape Smoky in Cape Breton,
Oh yeah.
and that's a mean hill.
Yeah, as from what I heard, I never got a chance to go.
It was beautiful. We went every winter. Like it was a family thing we did. Anyway, I mean, the top of my ass was black and blue because,
You're always down on it to save yourself.
well, yeah,
Yeah,
that's where you're gonna land.
On my ass.
Yeah.
That's where you're gonna fall. You're not gonna fall forward because you'll just
You could
wreck your face. But
right. You can just walk off a skateboard. It's just kind of the beauty of it.
that's true.
That's how I always looked at it anyway. I'm like, I'm locked into this death machine going down the hill.
Yeah.
Whereas on a board, if I just don't want to be on it, I can walk off it.
See, you don't have to lock both your feet when you're snowboarding. The option to keep one foot unlocked is there.
Yeah, but if you have the other one unlocked, it might slip out of the binding, which is way worse of a fate than having both your feet locked into the
Yeah,
board.
I think that's for like people that know what they're doing. Because I remember being like, "Oh, aren't I supposed to have one foot off?" And the guy that was there that like knew what he was talking about was like, no, dude, not if you've never been on one of these. You're
Yeah.
It's
That's
like-
that's
I
a
ended
great
up
way to
crashing
tear
so
your
hard the
tendons.
board was gone. Like I had
Oh,
to
yeah.
walk fucking a great distance to get to the board. I was like, "This
Yeah.
is stupid." I've like, I was like, "I'm going to get some skis, guys. I'll be back like
It's
a
a lot of
bitch."
fun once you. Jeez, it's a lot of fun once you get to.
I'm a trick ski kook. Like I'll show up to the hill. I have these like 3-foot long skis, and
What are
you
they
know I'm
called?
200 trick
Bobcats or
skis. We just called them trick skis.
trick skis? Yeah.
But
Yeah,
they're like
and
the standard ski now. When I was a hardcore skier, like big time good skier, and I mean
yeah.
the skis were at least 6 inches above your head.
No, like these things are like 3 feet long.
Yeah,
They're
and
not-
isn't that
awesome.
that's
I think
the
I know what you're
standard now,
talking
though,
about.
is it not?
No, you're talking about like the still like 5 foot long with the rounded
No.
edges.
He's talking about
These
short
things-
skis. They're like this big.
These
Yeah,
things
yeah,
are
I
like
know,
skates.
but that's what I'm saying. When I was
that's not what
skiing, the
everyone
skis were
uses.
really tall, and now at Martok, you go rent skis, and they're small, short skis.
Yeah. But even when I went to the hill last year, like these trick skis are hard to find now. These old like snow skates was another name for them.
Yeah, I think I know what
Um,
you're talking about actually.
But they're like, yeah, they're the length of your leg at the most.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're really, really short. And I'll do that. I have a Cthulhu face mask I'll wear and a helmet with Liberty spikes
Sweet.
and just kind of draw attention to myself so people can watch me suck. Eat shit
Those
on the
skis are
snow.
so fun though.
But I can't get into snowboards. Like skis are, I've been skiing my whole life. So I don't know.
It's funny though, man, because like you're saying about how you like those short skis, and like that's to me, that's like a skateboard and a snowboard. That's another thing. I'd get on a board, I'd be like, what are you gonna do with this super heavy fucking thing? Like
What, a
to
snowboard?
me, when when I'm on a skate, it feels like my feet. And I think that's kind of what it should feel like, you know, in a way. And that's where I've always never been any good on snowboard. Because I'm like, I can't maneuver this big fucking beast of a thing. Like,
I guess, yeah, I get that a little bit. But like most of my buddies who skate can snowboard and they don't really have an issue with that.
same here.
It's just for me,
They're
it's
just like, you're an
always
idiot.
felt
Fucking
awkward.
shut up
Yeah.
and get the snowboard.
It's
Yeah.
all about grace and body movements.
Yeah, I have neither.
And you can't dance.
I have,
so-
I have nothing. I have no grace, no body movements.
Yeah.
I sit still.
just stiff.
Yeah. My job
Yeah.
requires me to stand, and then my other job requires me to sit in a chair and talk to people.
Nice.
So, you know, that's cool. Well, we should probably
So-
wrap this up soon. I think we're going long here, aren't we?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I may pee myself if we
Um,
don't.
Oh, okay.
You want to plug your stuff? Where can people find you on the internet there, Steph?
Oh, geez. All right. Well, we got Existench on Facebook. Brain Fog is Facebook and Instagram. Meat Sweats is Facebook. Chaotic Christ is Facebook and Instagram. All those bands have a YouTube channel as well.
Sweet.
Goblin Skateboards or Goblin Pop-Up Skate Park.
I'm going to find you on
is
Instagram tonight. As soon as I leave here, I'm going to go on. I'll follow you with the pod.
Sick.
Because I didn't know where your page was or anything. I heard you talking about it, I think, on Facebook or something.
Yeah, that's on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
And then P doesn't officially exist yet, so
Sweet.
to be announced.
Yeah, we'll figure that all out.
And all those have Bandcamps as well. 2 of them have Spotify. Brain Fog and Chaotic Christ have Spotify. It's a lot to keep track of, man.
Yeah, it is. You're busy.
I probably
man.
fucked some of that up. Whatever.
Well, here it is, folks. Busiest man in metal in Halifax.
Oh, come on. Don't give me that title. Someone will try to get busier than I am. I don't want to wish that upon anyone.
We're going to have some busy motherfuckers running around.
Yeah, man. Everyone's
Oh man, it's
busy
gonna be
as
like
fuck.
it'll be like a rap town pretty soon. Everybody's gonna have their own clothing line and fucking
Cutthroat, man. It's cutthroat. The streets are hard.
All right, man. Well, buddy, it's been fucking a slice.
Yeah. It's nice to
been
talk to you guys again. Maybe one day I'll be able to see you with, in person.
Well,
That would be wonderful.
I'm pretty sure that, like I said, if I can get this half pipe built, I'm doing a video pod on behalf of Getting Hard Podcast, and it's going to be starting out in the fucking front yard on snow skates.
Yeah, let me know. I'll come,
I'll let you
come
know.
shred the mini with you.
If there's a gathering of 5 people or max, and we'll make it 15, and then
Yeah, just
whatever.
remember I'm a person and a half, so you gotta accommodate that in your
I'm
numbers.
joking. Don't fucking send the goddamn cops to my fucking house.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. Anyways. All right,
Yeah.
buddy.
Have a good night.
Peace, you too.
See ya.